when you serve a position and did not do what you needed to do, and you use what was intended for the large majority for your personal interest, then you see audit to be bad. So when that announcement was being made, there are lawmakers within the House of Representatives. And one of the persons that has always supported the House of Representatives to be audited is Representative Musa Hassan Belati. He has said this over and again, that the House of Representatives should be audited. So before we go into this, fellow Liberians, you have the House of Representatives. You have Representative Clarence Gar from Mangibi County, who heads the Public Account Committee. And from the Liberian Senate, you have Amara Kone.
Okay.
So the House of Representatives wants to, or the legislature want to question the executive as to how they spend money. Listen, fellow Liberians, listen to this. The legislature want to ask the executives and whosoever that will have government money as to how they use it, to find out whether they use it for the intended purpose, whether they use it for the right reason, whether they did not use it, so that the people can be answerable to them, because they are the people's direct representatives.
Sure.
So in that vein, the House of Representatives wants to have it. The Liberian Senate also, they want to have it, so that people can be answerable to them, which is fair enough. It is the same thing we're talking about: accountability, transparency. People should be able to account for whatsoever they've been given, for their stewardship, or what did they do with certain amount of money that belongs to the government or the country that they gave them to do whatsoever they needed to do.
That is fair enough.
That is transparency. So with that, we will get to know whether the monies we are allocating in the budget, it is being spent for the intended purpose, or it is being carried out the way it should be carried out in the country. Until that can be done, we will continue to have a system in a country where monies are being placed in the budget, monies are being given to people, and they've not been able to use it for the intended purpose or purposes. Now, back to this point. The legislature will invite people to come and answer to what they've done with government money. And if people will be under obligation to come to the legislature and tell the PAC how they use money, what they did with it, why they did what they did, and all of that. But how can the very House of Representatives and the Liberian Senate, that should be asking people to be accountable, is refusing to be accountable? Fellow Liberians, listen to this unbelievable thing. The House of Representatives and the Liberian Senate that is asking people, say, you need to be accountable for whatsoever you've done. But they themselves are refusing to have themselves accountable for what they've done. So what style and what type and what leadership is this? Is this what the Liberian people across the country, the 73 lawmakers, is this what they voted for? To come and bring lawmakers that will resist audit? So, you have few lawmakers, and the person that is heading this entire fight is the Vice President of Liberia, Jeremiah Kwankun. Jeremiah Kwankun served in the House of Representatives. He was elected, I think, 2 different times or a time within the House of Representatives. And when Jeremiah Kun served in the House of Representatives, it was the time that his private hospital, his private businesses, foundations, had direct support from the government of Liberia through the national budget of our country. Jeremiah Kun, the vice president of Liberia. And so Jeremiah Kun feels that when the audit is carried out, it will implicate him as one of the beneficiaries or as one of the persons that did bad to the legislature in terms of taking monies belonging to the country for his personal self. So Jeremiah Kun feels that there should be no audit within representatives. Even though he sits as the vice president of our country, one would have thought that Jeremiah Kun will even encourage and push for an audit within the House of Representatives to have accountability. But Jeremiah Kun is the gang leader. Is the gang leader now, along with the senator of Mangibi County, Emmanuel Nuku, who served as Ways, Means, and Finance at the House of Representatives when he served. You have him serving as the speaker, and he served lots of other positions there. And let me say, the Jeremiah Kun, the Emmanuel Nuku, and few others became rich in Liberia through the House of Representatives. Listen, the Jeremiah Kun, Emmanuel Nuku, few others that I know became rich through the House of Representatives. The Thomas Fowler, the current deputy speaker. And so they think that if audit is conducted, it will implicate them, so they won't sit for an audit to be conducted. And so they've gained themselves together and think that they can use the means to call for the removal of the current speaker of the House of Representatives. Because the speaker has stood his ground that he wants the House of Representatives to be audited. So on yesterday, there was a meeting held at the home of one of the representatives from District Number 6 in Nimba County. And the lawmakers had gone there to have a meeting at D1 Glaki. District Number 6, Nimba County. You are in that meeting at his residence. You say he lives where?
In the Tingas Village built there, around the former president church.
Okay. So you have Representative P. Mark Jure of Maryland County. I'm told you have Representative Clarence Guy of Mangibi County. Representative Alfonso Alpha Jones, Representative Richard Kuhn, and they've been supported by the Vice President Jeremiah Kun, and they've been supported by Emmanuel Nuku of Mangibi County, with the sense that they should not sit. This is what they did when the speaker talked about it, and the GAC needed to go there. They called for a meeting with the speaker, for the speaker to see reason not to audit the House of Representatives. I'm telling you this. They call for a conference or a meeting, you call it, to talk to the speaker not to have the House of Representatives to be audited.
The names I just called.
Not just that,
Other people.
there are other people within the Liberia Senate now. Listen, this is the start of our conversation. You know what we can do? We will go deep into this thing. We will call Jeremiah Kun number. We don't care whether he's a vice president. It is up to him. If he's a vice president, he should understand that his government should be a government that will be able to be very transparent. He should stop the issue about the threat as it relates to audit at the House of Representatives. And the House of Representatives will also not be used as a means to generate money for Jeremiah Kun and the likes of other people that think that they can become president, vice president come 2029. That's the other side of the conversation. Let us go through this audit process.
So the meeting was actually held to Nuclear Horse Baptist Seminary. That's where you have to fuck the conscience, not the Tingles Village.
Very good. So now, when they had a meeting with the speaker, telling the speaker not to have it because when the GSC folks reached out to the House leadership to have the starting process of the audit, they decided to have a conversation.
Okay.
So here is the trick, and this is on the 20th of this month.
Okay.
The speaker has stood his ground. If this will cause him to remove or to be removed, he wants to happen, or he feels that there should be an audit at the House of Representatives.
Well, that is fair.
And I think it's fair.
It's very fair.
Why would the House of Representatives cannot be audited?
But they want others to be audited.
They want the executives to answer to them. They want government ministers and agencies to go tell them how to use the budget. When they themselves cannot tell the Liberian people how they use their own budget, how they put money in the budget. Do you know what they did? They put 600,000 in the budget of the Ministry of Internal Affairs a year. They've gone there. And then the minister has been able to disburse that money to the team that is fighting to remove the speaker. And it has been instrumented by the vice president of Liberia, Jeremiah Kun. We will call Jeremiah Kun's number, his direct number on this radio. We'll call Emmanuel Mukwe. We'll call P. Maduri. We'll call Clarence Guy. We'll call what is his name? Alpha June. We'll call all of the people. We'll call their private numbers. And you need to call them and ask them, is this what we voted for you people? Why is it you are stopping an audit process? Why? Why are you stopping an audit process? I think audit should not be something where we'll be fighting.
Of course, no.
So here's the trick, and here's what they do. So GSC have an engagement with the House of Representatives on the 28th of this month. That means GSC will start the audit.
That is we have to last Monday.
So they don't want that to happen. They've gone to the Ministry of Internal Affairs, collected the 600,000 that they place in the budget. This is what they do. They place money in the budget and they go after it. Emmanuel Mukwe did it over and again. In fact, if your budget is to be 1 million, Emmanuel Mukwe and the likes of other people at the time he served as Ways, Means, and Finance, they will carry that money up to 2 million, and then you will get 1 million, and then the 1 million goes to Emmanuel Mukwe and his team. This is what we've been doing. This is how you think Emmanuel Mukwe becomes a rich man that we call him in Liberia.
But the same Liberia people.
And government money is being used on private institutions, like what the vice president
did. Yes.
His clinic,
yes,
his foundation. Can you imagine?
Imagine. We have another foundation by the president, it's Waka Foundation.
So at the time that they serve, These things been going in the budget for the number of years to show up in the House of Representatives. While Liberians complain
Mhm.
about the condition of JFK. So here are questions I want to ask fellow Liberians. We are not here defending, we are not here saying that, oh, people want to remove or whatsoever. But yes, it. People should be removed from office.
Mhm.
So we are asking those of the lawmakers that think and say or want to remove the speaker, what what has he done? Was he part of an audit that shows that he did certain things? Or is it that he's not, he placed something in the budget that is that is that 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 it is not to be there? Because from what we've seen, most of the speakers that have left or that they removed the speakers, what we've understand, they had done something against the rules of the House of Representatives.
Oh yeah.
But what has he done? So you can't say you want to remove the speaker just because he wants to carry out audit.
Mhm.
So it means the House of Representatives should not be audited. We should run a country where a particular group of people will ask other people, but people should not ask them.
Yeah.
Is this a country we're going to run?
The lawmakers who are to be their samples,
Yes.
because we are already representing the Liberia district. You are to be an example.
Mm.
At the end of the day, you are running away from it. But second, this thing is started a long time. It was the same Rachel Cohen and the likes of others that never wanted Fonati Kopa in the house because they knew very well, as a speaker, they knew very well that some of their deals that they carry on in the past would be dig up. It was the reason why you saw that at certain point in time they started to share money around to other lawmakers so that they remove Fonati Kopa as speaker and put in Rachel Cohen. It is the same Rachel Cohen that was part of the meeting, excuse me, this one time at Clear Place.
Mhm.
And this is not fair. The same rule of law that we all will preach for, it is the same rule of law that you are preaching. It is the same thing you are preaching. Why you don't want transparency? If you know you get nothing, why would you be running away from our audit?
Why should you even stand before an audit?
That's the
Why
question.
should we not have an audit? Why should we not have an audit? The House of Representatives is not above the law.
Not at all.
They need to be audited. They need to be audited. The House of Representatives need to be audited. They need to be audited. There's only one of the key man.
Yes.
The House of Representatives need to be audited.
Check the rest.
You know, you
Yes.
cannot have a country where only
Mhm. I think you're gonna do
uh,
make a point, maybe. Yeah. So that is it. The House of Representatives, they are not above the law. They were elected by the people. Therefore, you cannot have gang stop only because you have. It was the same thing I said. We said this on the radio previously that this Jeremiah Cool, the House of Representatives, we ordered that he will be included. He will be included.
oh yes,
He will not be left out. It's the reason why, because you feel that he's the vice president, you don't want to be into all other things. But remember, when you were carrying all the bad deals and taking all of the money and everything, you never thought that you would have been a vice president one day.
but the thing here is, why should we stand against an audit?
Of course, why we should do that? It was this that spoke about transparency and accountability. Therefore, all this is something that we'll be holding and pulling with.
No. So now let me speak to seditions. We're gonna have a conversation in different forms. This is what we're doing. Sometimes I listen to seditions and they think that they blame people, either maybe express yourself, and then they say that, oh, this party should be fought. But seditions are aware that some of your CDC lawmakers are the ones that are even fighting to remove your CDC speaker.
Hmm.
So Just so you know, the battle currently,
Mm-hmm.
the battle currently is okay. We're just submitting, Samira, just submitting.
Yeah,
Someone wants to
so
share
like Circle
sensitive
said,
information.
some of the same musicians, they are the ones underground trying to remove the own speaker that they said that they supported or that they want to be in the house. It is these are the same people who are trying. We saw that here. We had an interview with one of the stunt sedition, and he said that he did not support CDC. He said that he did not even wear the jacket of CDC. So at times, some of these things that going on was the reason why the money that was shared, people accepted, some people did not accept it. Some sedition lawmakers detected it. And this is something that we will continue to put forward to because we feel that this process it should be done transparently. It should be done in a transparent way, and it should be done holistically, right? It's not something that the House of Representatives they will just impose. Oh, we want you to audit this, audit that, and at the end of the day, that's how they can help you audit it. The money that was put in the budget, they need to account for it. If you are a leader, you should be able to set the example. Why should the House of Representatives be running away from audit? When this is a process that they should even embrace and say, yes, let us accept it so that the Liberian people can see that we want this, so that others can follow our example and be able to go through the process. Let us do this audit holistically. You check how many audit few ministers or few group at the end of the day, the House of Representatives, which of course the people elected, money away from the audit. They want to remove speaker because of an audit.
But listen, let me tell you something. The laws are clear. Any government institutions or any institution, even your private institution that receives government funding, they are under obligation to be audited. So, least to talk about government institutions that don't want to be audited.
Mhm.
So, what is bad into having an institution to be audited? What is bad in that?
Mhm. What's the wrong? When the law is up, they said that so it's the same breaching of the law. It is the same as the House of Representatives not respecting, not abiding by the law. And they should be the one to do that. It's fair enough that they be audited. It's not because one Jeremiah Cole benefited when he was a senator. It's the reason why he should be able to chair a group. Emmanuel Nukwe, they should come together and say, we don't want this person because we
Just
don't want to be audited.
because you don't want audit. So, fellow Liberians, is this how we're going to run our country where people think that only them? Hmm? Eh? They should, and if the audit is carried out, you will get to know that Emmanuel Mugwe is a criminal. You will get to know that Jeremiah Koo is a criminal, and the legs of other people have used the House of Representatives to enrich themselves. Here's another thing that they want to do. By removing the speaker, we gave them the leverage to have who they can control.
Mhm.
So as to appoint their own people, so as to prepare them for 2029, because the vice president wants to become the president
President,
for 2029.
where?
And so they're going to use the House of Representatives as a place to fund their upcoming campaign.
With the same Liberian people money again.
What they will do it will even be,
Mm-hmm.
it will even be worse than anything you think about. So I don't think here this morning that we're asking, the reason why today we are playing with it this way, because we're going to have a lengthy conversation. We're going to go into it. We're going to tell you some important things about what they do. What we are asking here this, what's wrong with having an audit? What's wrong for the House of Representatives or maybe the Liberian Senate to be
To
audited.
be audited.
Why are you asking other people to be answerable and you don't want to be answerable?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a leadership style? Is that what you bring to the table to say, okay, you're a good leader? Or good leader that I don't want to tell people what he or she would do with the people's money?
Let them be able to account for it. It's what we're saying.
Accountability is paramount to governance. It's paramount.
You cannot be a leader. You are not accountable. And you're saying other people should be. We should see a trade box. These are things that people will talk about and say, yes, the House of Representatives, they were audited. If you know that you did nothing with other budgets, other money has been put into the budget, then why you don't want this audit? This is not something simple as for me. This is not something that even the speaker for Natikofa should be going back and forth on them because it is in the law that once you are a government institution, you should be audited. You know how more about the representatives, the House of Representatives, they should be audited. And that's that what we said here, it is a good one. We think that the speaker for Nati should be able to stand his ground and
Oh,
be
yes.
able to do the work for the Liberian people because he's not doing it for himself, he's doing it for the Liberian people.
And
If,
if that was cause, you know, you don't have a country where you think that also where let me say in a simple Liberian. We should go after other people.
yeah,
We should tell ministers, directors, we should tell them that, oh, you know what, you are corrupt, but those of the people from the House of Representatives, they are perfect. No, there should be an audit. Let the House of Representatives, in extension of the Liberian Senate, be audited for the past time. Let the people know what has happened there, how they've used the resources of our country.
mhm,
Also, only a few other people we should be doing it too. Then we say, oh, we're running government. No. In fact, for the Speaker of the House of Representatives to stand his ground,
mhm,
it means that he brings some level of integrity
of course,
to the speakership of our country.
that is it.
We've not experienced it before.
Mhm.
It has not happened in the history of the House of Representatives to have that house to be audited.
Audited.
But the one that can hear me, that didn't want to be passing all around. Just all around.
Mhm. And this is something that we embrace. This whole auditing is something that we have been talking about. If you can recall, we've been pushing it and saying that they should be audited. There's a need be that they be able to go through this audit because we want to know if there's a person who's being implicated or who is involved in a whole lot of nonsense, then they should be able to bear the benefit. But you cannot say that full amount of people will be audited and you don't want the representatives or the House of Representatives to be audited. That is not a holistic process. They should be done holistically. Not selectively where you select few ministers and then you put work on the
Yes.
minister and say
And
it's stealing.
the thing is, Samara, we say there, we say, okay, the people have to go to the PAC,
Yeah.
meaning the public account expenditure or whatsoever committee you call it.
Mhm.
But they don't also want to tell us what they're doing.
Mhm.
So why should we make the House of Representatives look like a Google where only people we feel like they need to ask other people?
Or make them to look as if to say they are above the law. Yeah, they are above the law. Then whatever they are doing out there, reach them because they are an exception. It doesn't work like that. There are no exceptions. All of them, whatever meetings they will have, the likely they have more than 2025 meeting, all the 28 will be waiting to see.
Anything you do,
Uh-huh.
you audit that house must be audited. You're lucky you're saying the whole house, you're lucky you do everything.
Uh-huh.
But let the house be audited. Failure on the part for the house to be audited, it means that the representatives and the senators are the problem to our country.
Mhm.
What's in that are you hiding? What's in that plate that we don't need to know? Why are we not need to know? Why? What they say you people have been doing that. Oh, so you're using the House of Representatives now that it clearly says to us, you're using it as a means to arrange yourself and make it to look like only the executive could answer the this. And this is where even the president of this country to be able to stand and support this process of the House of Representatives being audited.
Mhm.
Because, Mr. President, if this House of Representatives being audited, you would know that maybe it is little, it is late now, maybe, but the man you talk as vice president is even worse than anything you think about
Mhm.
because he's so corrupt.
Mhm.
And we'll read you documents here as to how this man, private institution and other institutions are being placed in the national budget of our country. These are some of the things you know. Because if GSC goes in there, hmm, trust me, if GSC goes in there, there will be a lot of things.
Yes, because the hard questions will be asked. Why am I seeing this? Why I'm seeing this? It is not a government institution. You cannot have the current vice president Jeremiah Kuhn, a clinic VP, at the end of the day, no drug eating actually effort for people to be able to treat themselves. But you have a clinic that's up already, that is that the Liberian people money is being used on it. These are all the things, couple of many things that that, that makes these people they don't want to put it because, like Sekou said, there's just so many other private institutions that you have in the budget, which of course it is not to be like that. Then you want to say that these lawmakers they are our problem in this country.
No, but honestly, the lawmakers are our problems
Of course.
because it is so disgraceful to say that lawmakers will be fighting to remove someone because they want to do an audit.
Yeah.
So, what is wrong into this to have an audit of the House of Representatives for the number of years? Money is being spent. How you people been spending money? How you been putting money in budget? Let the Liberian people know. We are talking about other reports. Some former executive officials of the government, the less of 12 other people, they're talking about okay, into what they've done.
Oh yeah.
So you don't think it's fair enough for us to ask the House of Representatives? Now, on tomorrow or the next edition of our show, we'll tell you about what other countries' lawmakers have done about audits. How lawmakers are being held accountable. But in Liberia, we see it to be a problem. We think that it should not happen. Then, if the House of Representatives cannot be audited, then it means that the very House of Representatives of the Liberian Senate should not be asking the executive as to how they use the money. So they should suspend the oversight responsibility because it doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
Because you can be asking people and you can do.
That is it. So it's fair enough that they go through with the audit process. Now the process we carry on is just fair enough that they go through with that. You cannot have people pointing fingers, these same people pointing fingers to other people saying how they are corrupt. By the end of the day, they are the same ones who they are dodging the whole audit process. They want to go a step to say the House of Representatives they are above the law. And no one is above the law in this country. You be the president or whoever. If you are to be audited, you should be audited because that's the law. You cannot breach that one. This government came to power on transparency, accountability. So the House of Representatives should be able to be accountable for some of the money that was being used. Transparency should be there. If there's an audit, they should open their arms to it and welcome the audit as it should be. Not to go and set up a meeting to remove a speaker because he's pushing the agenda of the House of Representatives being audited. That is not fair. You people should be able to follow the laws in this country. You people are the lawmakers. You people shouldn't be the lawbreakers because that is why you want to do. The speaker did not do anything. Over did not do anything. He's not in the wrong. So why do you want to remove him?
Yes. So why?
Why? Why do you want to do that? And this were all of the reasons that these people they wanted Rachel to be the speaker of the house circle. Because if Rachel was going to be the speaker of the house, one of these things he was not going to push it.
Mhm.
He was not going to push the audit process. When the House of Representatives are there in total support of this government.
Yes.
And we stand for political thought. He should be able to push forward because he shows to the Liberian people and it shows that he's being credible. It shows that he's doing the Liberian people work. He's not working for some representative who investing money in the house there. No. He's working and serving the Liberian people. And if it is what the law calls for, definitely it should be done. There are no exceptions. So the Rachel like it, the parents got like it, the likes of other, they like it,
Now,
they should have more than 10 meetings.
some of you now supposed to be calling your lawmakers and tell them, eh? Eh? Some of you supposed to be calling your lawmakers and tell them that what they're doing is wrong. Some of you supposed to be calling them and tell them. So ask your lawmakers why you don't want an audit within the House of Representatives. Why?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that they wanted to use as a means to say, okay, we'll remove this budget alteration.
Yep.
But they themselves got to honor, even if it could be proven that the speaker had played a part in the budget alteration, trust me, we could have sat there and tell the speaker that he did wrong. And that could be a reason why they removed it. It could be right. But it has been proven that the speaker did not do anything. So what the next thing here? Because he wants to conduct an audit, or he has asked the GSE to come and conduct an audit. But I think people will be talking, yes, it should be well, because if they conduct an audit, he's been there. He's part of the House of Representatives. So he himself will be audited. He served as deputy speaker.
Oh yeah.
So some of the things that they will be audited. Then why people want to have a problem? Why the vice president want to use the lawmakers? Why Emmanuel Lukwe? So like we said, they are your leaders. You voted them. You put them in their positions. So at the appropriate time, we need to give you that direct numbers. You need to call them. You need to speak to them. You need to tell them that enough is enough. Let the audit continue. We want to know what's happening. We can't have a bugumenti or they will just holding it. We need to know what's happening within the House of Representatives.
Mm-hmm.
We need to know what's happening in the Liberian sector. Who's eating whose money? Who's not eating money? What are they doing there? How transparent are they? How are they even to a point to be accountable for what they've done? Let's go to the lines. We're not going to use this line here this morning because I think we have some problems. So you want to announce two numbers that we'll just use, we can just use them just for the moment.
Yeah, so you want to call on 0779 003835, 0779 003835, and also you are going to call on that is zero. Let's get the next number here that you're going to call on. You're going to call on 0775 938 586, 0775 938 586, and you're going to call on 0779 003835. Those are our Lone Star subscribers. You can call us on 0555 431037. 0555 431037. These are the three numbers you're going to call on, and we will be here to pick all of your calls. Afterwards, we're going to take a winner for 10,000 Liberian dollars. So we need 5 persons to play so that we draw a winner for 10,000. That's star 79 and star 90 hash. Star 79 and star 90 hash, play with 200 LD and be a winner. 50,000 is up. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira. Good morning to my dear brother Sekuvi Sharif.
Good morning.
Thank you. My name is Fode Mohammed Kakwe, political name, and I join you from Town at the Movement for Intellectual Exchange.
Mm.
Say this. If anybody wants to remove Speaker Kofa on the basis of requesting the house to be audited, I think that person is a satanic devil to the country, or to the progressive or the development of the country. Because let us be real now. Every good and integrity-minded leader will want to exemplify the integrity that he has. So, if for any reason, said Ufa come up and say, it has been a long time. People are brave, people to cry. The problem of Liberia lies on the House, the senators, and the representatives. So, because of this, let this House be audited and let the Liberian people know that yes, we are the problem, or no, we are not the problem.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Please walk away from your monitor. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Jerry Plato calling from the Freeburg community.
Mm.
Yeah, based on your analysis, I want you to allow me on your show to call you a wild man. So always when you see in the comment section wild man, that's me. To the point, as long we are all Liberia, we should put weight behind this. And that means like something else to see. That horse is the problem to Liberia. Everybody knows that. That horse is the problem to Liberia. You follow about always emotional as well. You always saying it. When you go on other platform, he will tell people, you make sure that all of this because the horse, the place they carry Liberia will never experience anything of development. Because any money that comes in a country to in the interest of developing the country to have with disperse it to one another, Liberia will remain just as it is. So you people have known your party, you people have not saying it. People don't want to listen. And up to now, we are saying it.
Okay.
So the only thing I can say to you, Honorable Kofa, you will see from the CDC end, if I am running honor you,
Okay.
bring it down.
Thank you.
So you need to bring it down.
Thank you. Thank you. We're taking more calls here at the same time. If you don't have credit on your phone, go and put credit there. Put money there. Put 200, put 300. It is advisable that you play the cash giveaway more than 2-3 times so that you stand a better chance to win. We're giving out 50,000. Right after calls, we take a 10,000 winner. Star 799 star 90 hatch. It is the code to play. You put it in and then you put in your 200 LT with your pin code and stand a chance to win yourself or 10,000 or 50,000. Good morning.
Good morning, Shamira.
Morning.
And good morning, your CEO, Solution. How are you?
Go ahead.
Let me say thank you for the tournament discussion. You know, we are shared it to a number that the first representative at Tina to compete and shifting in Europe. The people always laugh to the point and say the foot at the top and always say foot at the top. When we come to foot at the table, I will do the work and we put elected. So the contrary, that we begin to give imagination. But since that is representatives stay with the people somewhere, they still do the same thing. Okay, so I think the suggestion is that we are people who cannot be on the parliament. Now, okay,
Okay. Thank you. This person. Morning.
Good morning. This is Manuel. I don't join you for
Okay.
Okay. You know, this problem will always be in this country because we Nigerians lack of sincerity. Most especially our leaders, people who will vote in power, other people, part of them. And today they are all up there and they refuse to be honest. I think it is wrong. And you will find majority of these Malian representatives with this funding involved with it. Because the high influence of the current Vice President and that of Senator Spring Johnson. Because these are people who use powerful when they are PRS and projects. So they will not work for representatives to be audit.
Okay, thank you. This person, good morning. Just make a point quickly.
Good morning. Good morning. Good Sherry. My name is Chris Watson. Working at Charlie for my state club representative at district. Samara, let me for the topic on the discussion. Samara, you know why this happening on the college because they don't want to be brought to public very quick. But I pray for the speaker will also to thank you and thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to this person. Yeah, good morning. Morning.
Yeah, Ricky, you calling from
River G.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that person left the line. This person, good morning.
Let's take more calls.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a girlfriend before I'm calling from the second compare this.
Okay.
This is a very good idea for a person speaker from a different. No, those guys in our place, taking our money, every time they see our money, they go infinity. When they see our money, they go infinity. I think it's very much unique and inherent. It's how they will support the band and then put it on the and never see how country going forward.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. 0770907 0770907 is the number to call. And also, you can call us on 0775 938 586 586. You can call us on that number. The Lunstead number will be announced shortly. Also, the cash giveaway is on. We said that 5 persons should play. We got 2 persons that play already. You want to play more than 2-3 times because we have the 50,000 here for you. And we'll give out 10,000 to more than 5, 6, 7 persons. *799 *90# is the code to dial. Depending how you play, with the way you will win the 10,000. Shortly, we will call winners. Good morning.
Good morning, Amara. Good morning, People Seku. This is the voice of William Hunt that's joining from Grand Arthur County this morning.
Okay.
Yeah. I love the talk on the discussion. But to be honest, Amara, you know that the House of Representatives is immaturity when it comes to position, right? But then when the speaker is from and you see most of those guys are working. There's nothing in the interest of the vice president. The vice president has 6 years to work for. But it is in the interest of the Liberia people because those representatives, they know that when they are coming there, there are lots of things that have of progress. But now they are putting all the pressure on the executive because they want to stretch the demands of Liberians from the House of from the legislative of government. We are calling for over to stand tall. You know what I'm saying, Samara? When you stand tall, then that the Liberia will stop pushing. We are in a state of budget because that is, Samara, this for the first time now, yes, 2 times in a 6 years. All those things stop, Samara. There are a lot of people that are money. All those things. I'm putting the development. And we have to work on the fire and the bridge. So there should be all there. There should be all the fire. The work of the then I put it to the government. Take care of that all. Then so coming.
Thank you. This person, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me say half up to my dear brother. Yeah, this is the voice of Idrissa and our funding from my brother resident. You know, Samara, I will always say this. It's just a dangerous and terrible time for our country to see what all that because opportunity because of representatives we try to buy in the people to destroy the Liberian people. Why it is that you trying to agree on the other side? This evil geniuses. Now they're doing this for our country. We poor ball. My came out. Look at millions. That's what I mean. Some of these fellas, come up there, to get today, to be great for the country. You think about the poor people, you poor ball. Why you people doing this for our country? And you got one reckless, unprepared morals below.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So you know how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna give out 20,000. So play more. Continue dialing *799*90#. We'll give out money to two winners. So let's get 10 persons to play so that we call two winners right after we get taking calls. Then we will call winners before we do the 50,000 draw. So that's *799*90#. Then you play and we call out two winners. You want to play more than three times, to be able to position yourself well as one of the winners. Let's take this person. Good morning. Okay, so let's take calls from this end quickly this morning. Good morning.
Samira, good morning.
Morning.
Let me say, this is Bama William from District 13. Samira, let me say thanks to you for tracking this issue. You know, Samira, we don't tell people in this country that the people of this country if in that particular house. Samira, why are this country being developed but now it derived from the house because it's not the one that set the budget. Even the house can determine the president might take salary of the president. And they themselves will decide how much they themselves might take. They will decide how much they should pay them for benefit for this or that. So I think the student as the speaker want to do it. Then the speaker thing is good. And for me, I was still remain a physician, but are there any physician lawmaker who are opposed to that? That's the time of facility or solution. We will go against them in their district. We will go in their very district. We can be against them because they don't mean what for this country.
Okay.
You should have been for this country. Why?
Okay.
Thank you for the time. We're not supposed anything like that. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Let's take more calls. Yeah, this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Audible.
Yes, this is Brother Melvin calling from District 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So my aim for whoever on the seat in the house, Kofa, is that we support it 100% because we are the common people of Nigeria. We always say this that the lawmaker of the country, they are passing in this country. So if they will not support Kofa to go against, then in the law, they make the law. The law is that they make the law. They pass budget to make things in the house. So if they would think that we are the citizens, it's better we are together. If they only think that when if they were agree for Kofa to go to the law, we would not agree for them to increase Kofa.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Morning.
This is I want to be sure. And I'm going to ask a question because you guys said that we should ask our lawmaker a question. I want to ask my lawmaker why is it that you do not want to support the quality of the cost of electricity? And I will let you guys to personal.
We'll call that numbers. We'll call that numbers, including the past president number.
Okay, this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
This is the voice of King Icon. Yeah, my sister. You know, we told Liberians these politicians are evil. It doesn't mean well for we the poor people. They're going to get time for them in their pocket, in their children, their people's children. But these people, I don't know why the people would think. Okay, look at Rwanda. Look at Botswana. People are trying to educate their people. And why Liberian now? Why would Liberian politicians? You got one piece to like our poor country right here. The main love because you was close, nothing, anything. Why don't people? We got to ask now. arrogant and evil geniuses number on the airway. That's all they exist to set it into their head. This lawmaker not mean well for us. We kick them out and we never vote for them.
Okay, thank you.
Never vote for these evil guys.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's take more calls.
Okay.
We need to take more calls. Let Liberians express themselves about this issue.
Okay, so Liberians, while you're expressing yourself, the cash giveaway is on. We're giving out 20,000. So 2 persons, 10,000, 10,000. You want to play? We haven't yet. Star 799 star 90 call it, play, and then total 200 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win 10,000 or 50,000. Those of you who have been playing, you first do not play, the players do not win. You want to play, you want to get your money. Some of you have spent money, you want to continue playing to get your money out. If even you play with 600 and you win 10,000, it doesn't even shake it. I'm not talking about you playing with 800 and then you win 50,000 because the money is here for you this morning. All you need to do is star 799 star 90 hash. 077-900-3835. 077-900-3835. You can contact us, and then you one of our callers here. We're still taking calls. We'll take calls up to 8:45. But which time we go to the cash giveaway to our money business. So if you're there, go to the mobile money, put money in your phone. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I wanted to pick up my royalty. My card is finished. I want to go to church.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your topic of discussion this morning. Yeah, we'll continue to be sensitive. Hello, you get me?
What else you should continue to be
Yeah, I'm sending you all your royalty. For me, asking about if you don't want to see on the video, I can tell you on the video.
okay, so send a video to 077-900-3835.
Hello?
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Thank you very much. This is Alfred. Nine I call district.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the topic when it comes to the process to be audited, I think this is a full area. You should not think it to be a product, whether you are whether you are practicing, whether you are whether you are all the political parties in Liberia. I think we should break it out there for the cost of the because other than people say the cost is a problem, and then when the order the host, then the host will always tell the Liberian people go, then you will come and say, oh yeah, all of the ministers, other folks should be audited, then why? And you are the number one. And then you need to be audited to the Liberian people to know that your name is clear. But if you come out with all these things, then we know that they have something in here that you don't want it to be exposed. So we are calling the Liberian people, we should not political this. It is more about what you are using, what you are using. We should all stand together for this guy to be audited. Thank you.
Okay. This person, yeah. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is I'm calling from Providence.
Okay.
Yes, I want to thank you for the discussion this morning. Yeah, but the problem is the House of Representatives and then the rest of the House of Representatives for the speaker wanted the speaker thank you. And if the CDC lawmaker will against it, will stand against it and will reach.
Okay, he left the line. This person, good morning. Okay, so we're still taking calls here at the same time. We are still doing the cash giveaway. Let us take calls up to 8:45 at a which time we'll go to the cash giveaway to call out two winners. Do not forget that when we're about to call up the winner is the time you need to click more. Morning.
Good morning, Samara.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, Samara, when I think of my ship, one of the things I make on promise to elaborate. If you can retrospect, and
Mhm.
when he was elected as the speaker, he made a clear statement there. I am going to push the agenda of the Liberian people. Anything I see the interest of the Liberian people, what is the rule, what is the accountability, what is the justice, what is the agriculture from the push it, from matter of party. So here we are telling you, we're bringing the work back to you. Mr. Kofa, your people, we are calling on you to install, make sure that our work is audited. Because in the interest of our life, because I say you want to be audited. You want to be audited. Now, billions of what
Thank you. This person, good morning.
good morning.
Please walk away from your monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say something. You know, Professor Confucius said,
What is your name and where do you join us from?
I'm Samuel Sukune.
And what you said you are who?
Samuel Sukune, calling from Sukune.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Professor Confucius said, when intellectual field authority prevail, if these lawmakers don't want to do the right thing, I think it's time that we take it another way. Be- When the citizens agree, we put them there to work for us, to do things that will profit us, but they are doing things that satisfy themselves. Why they don't want to be audited? And he, the speaker, also represents of the Liberian people, and not doing these things. So I think it's time now for us to come their way and telling them how to do.
Okay, this
Because since they don't want to get away, that's why it's drinkable. The all having a riot. I think one by one and start taking what we want them to do for us.
okay, this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira. And let me say good morning for many Nigerians to the podcast this morning. Samira, this is Timothy. I know you from an hour high. You see, Samira, it is important that has been audited. The problem of Latino doesn't lie of the executive, it lies of the legislature. This is the reason why on the executive don't want to die. The legislature sit there and watch it because our hands are not clean. So whatever they are doing, they ignore it because it's all of them doing. So when we sit there, now right now he's telling one of President Parker in room Italy, and why we even understanding he's trying to switch forward with all the living practice. This is the reason why Mr. Parker will violate our laws. And of our sit there and do nothing about it. I want to say to them, if we need a people to go over there and be law because of themselves. Let them you for you not because for we the people. But because we don't have the right to go out there on Capitol Hill, everybody will sit there and be talking. I will look at you among the many citizens who this year and they go there and represent us. But say if they don't want to represent us, he will take the law into our hands. With this citizen action, the Liberian will go to Capitol Hill and tell them to the people. If not to the people, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. We will take us up to 8:45. 8:45, we will do the cash giveaway up to 9 o'clock. And 9 o'clock, we go into our next discussion. Okay,
And that
so
will be the police conversation where we will speak with the Secretary General, but that will be the police issue. But let me just break this breaking news. Um, this morning, as we've been on the radio, Samira, 140, one representative, 40 from Bon County. Um, what's his name? Alpha Jones, and the legs of other people are dispersed at the Capitol building. Tell you how early it is. They dispersed something around 2 million United States dollars.
This morning.
This morning, as we speak, they are just left the Capitol building. Yes, my source there is my source start to get some stuff. What's happening to our country? So what's bad into us? So now they've gone to the extent receive that money. That money gonna be dispersed to other lawmakers, but this is the whole thing. Whether those of the people that are receiving the money, they will have the numbers to remove. I don't want to look at it remove or remove. My thing here, I want to bring people to understand this morning is what is it bad about the House of Representatives being audited? What's bad about it? What is bad about it? That the House of Representatives, imagine I'm told I think they are received, each of the lawmakers have agreed, some of them they signed, received something around 15,000 this morning. They've been able to no, they received that first, but this morning they've been able to dish out a million. Wow. I'm told. Wow. And it came from one of the presidents in Bon County, the senator, one of the senators in Bon County. I'm told, Senator Prince Moy. So we're gonna dig into that. My source is working on everything, but my thing here I'm saying is that why is it that the lawmakers are against an audit? What country are we running? What are we turning into? Why are we standing against things that are to be in the interest of our country? We want to know what's happening in there.
That is okay. We need to know. So we will take off. Seku up to 8:45 like we said. So we're going to go through it because those of you who have been trying and have not been going through 0770 0779, I mean 00335. That's the number plus the other numbers you can call now to be able to make your point. This person, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning.
His name is the 44 well, district number 7.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and he's district number 2 representative of my soul. He are the one who is the money that we're talking about.
Okay. All right. Let's take this person. Morning.
Good morning, Samara. Welcome back to the Secretary. This is Adam Shawari. I joined you this morning for the junction.
Okay.
It is time for the brand to take true action. In this true action will lead everyone to attend for all the prosperity move. One, it is time for the brand to have a mass gathering. This should be the first time in history to ask these stores because to sit and not only for us to know why the president is more than I want to go through it. We'll have a mass gathering where we'll see lawmakers, we'll see the activity step down. And the other part will be coming in, they will be able to move, they will be able to move in the web staff. Number two, it is time for us to the international community when Liberians are going, when let Liberians are going here to approach, when we're going to official. You should be in the middle of this person. When a person is leaving from here to go up with any other international identity, you should only go with public security, not a time my time. People behind you. What would you want?
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're calling on no caller ID.
Okay, I'm very sorry. It's my case of my phone.
I'm not getting you. Come again.
I'm sorry. It's my case of my phone.
Okay. So what is the name and where do you join us from?
Okay, I'm calling from Bon County.
Call in to raise a concern. And my concern has to be, what is the essence of auditing the house? Now, as a concerned Liberian, if the journalists and the body of the journalists, along with the concerned Liberians, are pushing in the auditing of the house, I also want to put in this concern. Let the body of the journalists of the Republic of Liberia also be audited. In my recent day of saying this, most of the journalists of the country, I believe that they are the ones that always push in the
So
issue.
you think that the
I come in. And the lives I'm seeing the journalists of the country living.
So you are saying that the journalists should be audited because the journalists living some kind of good life.
Okay, so wait, listen. Wait.
Journalists are living a good life. So,
Okay, so that
up to 50,000 United Naira the cars that they are driving.
Okay, so listen.
Proud of the job.
Who are those journalists who want to be audited? Hello?
I think
He left the
he
line.
left the line.
Okay, so just take this call and then I'm going to speak with Representative Musa Hassan Belete on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Kamara. Good morning to viewers.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
I'm James speaking to Samuel Abu Jari from PHP community.
Go ahead, let's hear you. After the call, we'll talk to Representative Musa Belete.
I think that person left the line. Or the person is on the line.
Okay, this person. Morning. Yeah, morning.
Yes, good morning. You getting me?
Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, okay, I'm pretty because I'm going to read out this. So, I think your sources need to be also and clear. You know the purpose of the money is bread you're talking about.
My man, sit down. What do we go?
Discussing issue
Okay, thank you. I respect that. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to people of Voice of Liberia.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Who is that guy that said that journalists should be audited? Is the journalist working with the army of the United Party government?
People can just talk.
Who is he to say that the journalist the people doing their private job? They're doing their own job.
Okay. Let me try to see as what I can have online. Representative Musa Hassan Belete. Mind you, Representative Belete had a post. I want you to go on the page of Representative Musa Hassan Belete. He did a post. It was last evening, and someone said he spoke in a certain term where he needs to, explain in detail about it. But he joins us this morning on the line. Rep, good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Morning to the people.
How's your people in your district in Lima County?
They're doing well. Yeah, quiet. Focus on feed ourselves, keep our, very active.
Rabbi, you want to do a little adjustment? You're coming in broken, barely hearing what you're saying, though.
Okay.
Are you in Nimba or you in Monrovia?
No, I currently I'm in Monrovia.
I know your hustle, you're living, you get internet problem. I mean, you get network problem. What happened in the morning?
You hear me now?
Yes, I'm trying to get you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. How are your people in the district?
No, the people are doing very well.
Okay, sounds good.
Everything is fine.
First of all, before I take you through to some of the things we're hearing from the House of Representatives, I know you one of the persons that have been preaching the message of the House of Representatives needs to be audited. Yesterday, 30 hours ago, you had a post, and this is what you said. If you plan to slash the tiger's tail, make sure you have plans to handle the teeth and cuts. What do you mean of this?
People enter that building, the first communication is to put on the floor was to say, look, since 1989, this building has never been ordered. And from 2018 to 2023, this building consumed $262 million of that money with no accountability. Before we go any further, just set the record straight so that we can order this. I have been to the speaker at the House of Representatives for 10 months. Every time the speaker even attempt to deal with it, you hear about
Honorable Bennett, you're coming in, but you're coming in very broken. I don't know what's happening.
Very strange.
You want to shift a little bit so that we get to clear, because what you're saying, it makes a lot of sense.
Let me see if I can.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me call you right back. Let me call you right back, please. Let me call you right back. Let me see whether it works better this time. Let me call you whether it works better. I want to get because what you're saying, it makes a lot of sense, and Liberians need to hear some of the things you want to say. You're one of the lawmakers that you don't mean your words. You know, you're one of the lawmakers that people know you don't mean your words. Somebody will say you're not one of the lawmakers that will say Brian Ambulance because you at your level you're one say, okay, let's go ahead. I think they should be much better.
Okay, it's much better now.
Yes, go ahead. Let's hear you.
So we upset to say let's audit the place, let's start on a clean slate. There are lawmakers, both the Senate and the representative, who are profited from corruption, money laundering, and are very powerful and are determined to do that way. And not only that, they do the work, the ill-gotten wealth that they require to impose themselves in this country continuously as leaders. Every time they attempt to audit, they come out with a clause. So this time around, I think the speaker gets enough. He realizes that, and that's the rule of politics. You cannot feed your opponent. You cannot feed those who see you as a threat. First say, you either win or you win. Don't be afraid of fight. I've told him. I think now he hears it very clearly.
So what's the meaning? First of all, before we go to this other thing that you're trying to jump into, what's the meaning of your post? What you meant of that post?
What I was trying to let it attempting to remove the speaker, I hope they are clear for the consequences of their decision.
What are the consequences you think?
The consequences will be that those who will be involved in continual disruption and trying to literally sabotage democracy and make Liberia a one-party state. The unfortunate part of this whole story is that there are some prominent members of the CDC that are also part of it, which is very unfortunate. But I think the CDC itself is trying to deal with that.
Who are those prominent members?
We are all members of the opposition, so I will not call them those. But as I speak to you,
when you were saying it, why you can call them
the CDC or sorting out, and I think they have the capacity to deal with that. And I believe that
is it true that the Deputy Speaker, Representative Clarence Guy, Alpha Jones, and the likes of other people are part of this plot?
Well, I just came yesterday. I'm still my investigation. As you know about me, I do not like to go just attack my colleagues. I know there are people who are opposed to audit. I know there are people who are opposed to accountability. I know that there are people whose only work in that building is to wait for the budget and manipulate and take money from the people. And that all of these people have get up to them. It's saying that the speaker is a
Honorable Mobility, when you put all of what you mentioned into categories, who are those of the lawmakers that are in the building that are against the audit?
I have presented 3 documents 3 times. The 4th one is coming up on Tuesday. That will be in the form of a resolution to call for audit. And there are people, you have analysts there.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who were there when my bill was presented there, and they saw those who were against it on the floor. So I want, let's go on to right. But it's not said.
Who are those now? You're speaking now, and the people are listening. Who are those? People were not there when you submitted.
No, I will not tell you. Let's not put my mouth on that. I will not tell you right now. I will not pause about it. But as I'm speaking, and they're listening to me, to told them. And this time around, we will put them out of that building. We will take them from there, and they belong to the LACC to answer questions from the Nigerian people, not to come and use their country well to try to come on and process.
Do you believe? Do you believe representability? Do you believe that this news over the current vice president of our country is one of the persons behind the removal of the speaker, based on quote unquote, if the audit is conducted, he might be implicated?
I have no such evidence. The vice president is not involved in the legislature.
He served before.
I have no such evidence. I don't have any contact with the vice president as far as my business is concerned. I do have personal contact with him. I have not discussed the issue of the audit with him. He has discussed the issue of the audit with him. The only thing that I have to tell you is that comes well of our position on the audit will not change. And this time around, I had a long conversation with him. If he does not, we have an audit. You are happy to contact.
Honorability, will let me call you on WhatsApp. I'm going to call you on WhatsApp now, please. I want to have a clear conversation here. There are things I want to talk to. I want to talk to you on WhatsApp. Let me see what are the Honorable Guy. Is it Honorable Guy calling me? Okay, Honorable Medical. Honorable Cole, just hold your call, please. Honorable Cole, hold your call. I want to conclude with Honorability. Then I will call you, Honorable Cole. Just hold your call, please. I will call you right back, right? I will call you right back. Let me talk to Honorability. From there, I will go to Honorable Melvin Cole. And then I will talk to some other few lawmakers. Yes, Honorability, this should be much more clearer. Now, you say you spoke with the speaker. What did he say to you?
I told the speaker that, look, we can eat every day, cool, and you know the people behind you. Your refusal to stand and ensure and commit to audit is what making them to feel that they can remove you. So as I speak to you, I have the full commitment of the speaker that there will be an audit. And those who are using their ill-gotten wealth to destabilize the country, literally run the country into a one-party state. They already controlling the Senate. Then the only place where you have a balance, where you want to send that over to there again.
So how would the removal of the speaker become a national issue where the country will come to a standstill?
The House is the genesis. The House is the cornerstone of our legislature. All important bills by Constitution originate from the House of Representatives. Okay? If the speaker is the head of the national legislature, the first branch of government. If you make that position untenable, you are attempting to subvert democracy. You are attempting to destabilize the state, and we will not allow it to happen. And those who are doing it, we have already identified them. And
you've identified them, but yet you don't want to call their names.
You will hear their names, the other will see their name. You will hear their name. I'm not calling nobody.
How true it is that on the 28th of this month, GAC should come to the legislature, particularly the House of Representatives, to have a conversation as about the start of the audit in the House of Representatives?
Well, GAP will receive a mandate when representatives will do audit, and they will audit it, and they will audit it for all of the time.
Is it going to start from 10 years ago, or maybe 5 years, or maybe 6 years? Where the audit going to start from?
The audit again right now is from 2018 to 2023.
2018.
Will be audited. And it will be extended beyond that. It will be extended up to how you call it, 2017, all the way to 2018. I mean, not 2017, 2011 to 2018, and then 2018 to 2023. We need to audit.
Are you aware that this morning some amount of money was being dispersed at the Capitol building? Are you aware? I'm told it is in your chat room. Be honest to the people and tell us what's happening.
It cannot be this morning because it's too early for my. So
you know when the people ready to do operation.
My man, I'm the king of national security.
So you
everybody that have that building and keep that building, I know. I'm telling you now, as I sit there the morning, less than 7 lawmakers. Don't worry.
But I'm telling you that you say it's not happening.
No, I can't dispute. We are aware of.
But I'm telling you that 2 million. Let me say this. I'm telling you, Honorable Ability, that 2 million was being disbursed at the Capitol building. You just confirmed that. You said 7 or 8 lawmakers.
Six.
How many lawmakers were there this morning?
As of this morning, there were 7 people coming in because of the session today.
7 lawmakers.
Yeah, but I can tell you this.
So why did you go there? You were the chairman of national.
See, that they play the pool back in, they went to work.
But it went too soon.
No, today is committee day. Today is the day where you come, you have committee meeting and other things.
So people go for committee meeting up to around 7?
Segu, let me focus on the issue.
No, we remain focused on the issue, but I just want you to get right up on what I'm hearing. That. Are you also aware that money was being dispersed at the Capitol building this morning?
No, the only thing I'm disputing is the location. But I know that people are playing with money around. I know that.
Okay.
As a matter of fact. And we're telling them we're on the field, we have all the evidence, trying to use those evidence will do so. But for now, we're going after the ringleaders, and the way to go after them is to make them to be accountable for what they did in the past. Where they stack money in their houses. No, we know them. They have money stacked up in their houses, and when they run the station, they won't kind of stabilize them. We know all the money they play with no money out. Then we'll go after it, the money will collect every part of it.
Musa, let me say this. One of the lawmakers said to me, they said, if we're talking about the lawmakers that are so self-dependent financially, we talk about people like Musa. Where do you stand on this entire thing? Some people see you praise the Unity Party, and then you go against the Unity Party. Recently, you dealt with the speaker saying that his praises on the president's trip was not the right thing, and now you are here defending that he should go and audit the place, or it is something right under his leadership. Where do you stand?
I'm for Liberia. I'm for Liberia. I'm not for the speaker has the right to opine on the president's trip. I disagree with him when he criticized the president. That's not his opinion. He should go and give his opinion on the president's trip. He can say, as speaker, I'll wait to the end of the year to determine whether the president trip. He can say anything. But those who are criticizing the president, the speaker cannot speak. Those people, the government, is the people that were playing at the joy we are here. Every time it's somewhere and aware. So that's part of politics. And as member of the opposition, he cannot be seen as criticizing his opinion. He has the right to have his opinion. But do not condemn your fellow opposition for their opinion. Remember, they have the right to express themselves. That's what I said. That has not to do with the fact that I want a stable legislature because we got work to do. I'm told that we're going to work in $1 billion budget. We got
Honorable,
the way this country is going.
Honorability, taking a picture of the legislature, if those of people that are pushing to remove the speaker start the process, what will be the picture of the legislature? Will we have if they start the process, will we have a government that will be dysfunctional where the legislature will not be in the position to do the Liberian people job? Or is it going to be something where there will be a serious battle at the end of the day? Give me a total picture of the legislature, or if those of the people are wanting to remove the speaker, if they start the process.
First of all, and I like this question, it will be discussed. Nothing will happen. Session will be an impossible thing to have. To get 49 people to remove the speaker is a Herculean task. It is a coup, and it is an attempt to subvert our democracy, and therefore it will be resisted. And I know, as a matter of fact, based on what I know this morning, that number does not exist. There's no way for the people will sign a resolution to remove the speaker. The speaker is not here. You saw yesterday. We did not even have a profession because there was no color. Tomorrow will be the city. We'll have session with Ghana. So at the end of the day, it will be disruptive. It will push back, and that's supplement simple. Government should not encourage this because Funaki has get into all of the criticism and the attacks he's receiving is because people like us say that he's not close to the government. I mean, listen to the question you just asked about his position on the president. How can a speaker be extend all these years of cooperation at the detriment of the opposition when you still plotting to the president? What kind of people you are? Who are wicked is this? And you think that
it is politics, though. Politics has no.
It is not that will disrupt the Senate, and that the similar thing that will happen at the Senate will happen at the Senate level, and it will.
Musa, you on record, though.
And I'm telling you, anybody who attempts to disrupt that it will lead to impeachment.
The House of Representatives seems to be the House of Representatives seem to be a very weak, arm of the government where some of the things that are happening, you don't see happening in the Senate. You don't see it happening in other areas of the government. Why is it that your friend, the speaker, is entering the way he's entering the House of Representatives is so weak?
Because they are 30 and we are 73. That's the point. And that's why now because they're sitting down, they quiet, so that's why they wage war in our own place. For we will wage war in our own place. We will disrupt the Senate. Anything that happens in the House of Representatives, it will happen first in the Senate. Take my word for it.
We have
and it will be extended to the executive. It will be extended to the executive.
Affecting the president?
Yes. No, I'll tell you something.
How will it affect the president?
Wait. The president needs to put a stop to this. This is his government.
You think he's behind it? You think he's behind it?
I know as a matter of fact.
Musa, you think he's behind this?
No, what is happening here today, the Baga is not aware of. I know that. But to say he's not aware is not enough. He needs to call his people to order. Let's stop the thing and focus on government and reform.
Honorable Billy. Okay. Honorable Billy, thank you very much. I'm going to have a conversation. I will talk to you on the radio, and I want to talk and interview you guys in your offices at a particular time to talk about this thing because I'm getting report that it will be more deeper than what we are saying.
Yeah, I can't. I can talk on the radio.
Okay.
Okay, all the people.
Thank you. We'll talk off the air. Thank you, Honorable Billy.
All right.
Thank you. Let me go to Representative Melvin Cole this morning. Good. Yes, the show is getting somewhere. Let me go to Honorable Cole. Let me talk to Honorable Cole. He comes from Bon County. Honorable Cole, good morning.
Yes, good morning, and I want to say good morning to all of our listeners. Audience, it's an opportunity to be on your radio this morning.
Some of the reasons why the people are saying that they want to remove the speaker is because of you that is alleging that workers' names have been removed from the payroll and some other thing for your personal interest. What is it you have to say concerning the removal of the speaker? Are you in support of the removal of Honorable Kunati Kofa?
In the million times, I will be against it because I think it's disingenuous. It is counterproductive to our democracy, and I don't think any money law will want to tread that path. Funachi Kofa is a very good man, and we will continue to support him even if some of us will be the last soldiers standing with him. So, I mean, if people have nothing that they want to carry on subvert actions, and they look for all kind of trivial issues to use, how does let assume that your argument is true, which is not true, actions be pointed to the removal of the Speaker of the House of Representatives. I mean, it just completed the actions. Completely baseless. It has no ground. It has no sugar magnitude. They just want to be political, and they are doing it for selfish interest and for money gain.
I know honorability was somehow, should I say, a fair to call names. Melvin, I know you one person that you don't mean your words. You say what you see and you talk freely. Who are those who think are behind the removal of the speaker?
Well, the first thing, let me begin with my house. That is the party that I come from, the Coalition for Democratic Change. I want to use the media to call on all of our lawmakers. They should not allow themselves to be used by how agents in our government were used to destroy the George administration that brought the incompetent Unity Party to power. However, I want to inform them that those agents, the likes of Lydia from Limba County, who is the ringleader of this conversation. I spoke to him, to the deputy speaker, the fight, Thomas Fala. We got the intel that Lydia was dishing money.
Is Honorable Fala in favor of the removal of the speaker?
No, let me give you the conversation that I had with the deputy speaker. Immediately, I got the intel. I moved from my office. Over 3 lawmakers present in his office, and I told him that somebody that close to him was calling people and using inducement and bribe to remove the speaker. And we have evidence to that. He's on record. A deputy speaker placed call to him and put the phone on speaker. We are more than 3 to 5 lawmakers. And then he said, yes, my action is true. It has nothing to do with you, deputy. We are doing everything to remove the speaker. I think this is serious. The international community needs to get involved. Because when people begin to use state resources, we are at 90% of getting the promotion from the Ministry of Transport that have been used as a conduit to unseat the leadership of the House of Representatives. We have up to 90% evidence in our possession. We are waiting for the conclusions. By 12 o'clock, we'll be having a big press conference to ask for the immediate dismissal of the Minister of Transport and all of his associates. So we have those information available already. The monies were passed through him to unseat the leadership of the House of Representatives. And that monies were being used by Honorable Torwan Lydia from Limba County. And he admitted to that. More than 5 lawmakers were in the office of the deputy speaker. He said that I will be able to go to the court of the deputy speaker and say everything. So this is just a caveat. We are accepting to the president. The intent of these people is to undermine the existence of this current government. Okay, so
Okay,
he is doing everything to undermine the existence and the democracy in our country.
So, are you in favor of an audit for the House of Representatives?
Of course. And a decent and civil manner lawmaker will not oppose the orders of the House of Representatives. Anybody who does that, it means that you are criminal, you engage in thievery, and you must be brought to justice. I can say to you, and I want to reiterate whether the speaker remains speaker or he doesn't remain speaker. That is the different conversation as far as we are concerned. The fanatical speaker battle that comes from whoever. Even if that battle comes from God himself, we will resist him.
Now, you've admitted to most of your colleagues, particularly from CDC, are behind this entire thing. What becomes of it at the end of the day? Because the strength of the
No,
speaker will last.
I said to you, Siku, that we are encouraging our CDC lawmakers that we should not.
Oh, you're breaking in.
Because it's completely archaic in the situation for CDC to be used to destroy CDC. That's why we call on the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia to get involved in this process.
And what did he say to you? What did he say? What did he say?
Individual who admitted. He
admitted to what?
Admitted that those guys are associated with me, and if they carry on these kind of subversive action, of course, it will be insinuated that he's engaged with it. So he has called for a meeting this morning. And
did they say your friend from Bon County, Senator Moy, is behind this? How true it is?
Senator Moy, the senator of Bon County, you know, he has always been part of all criminal activities in this country. Manos, the House of Representatives, Manos, the National Government. The only thing Senator Moy will do would be his father to his side. Everything he has done, he told them. So there's nothing. Senator Moy has had nothing for himself beside the government, what he got from the government of Liberia. He has stolen millions of dollars, and we can show him. The sanctions are within him. And there are more than to that. So no matter what kind of fight is
you working the U.S. government with no sanctions coming?
It that has to be from the U.S. government. The U.S. government is not the only government to sanction people. There are a lot of international bodies that can sanction you when you are a criminal. So there's nothing that Senator Moy has done.
You get a personal Moy. I don't want to go into it. You get a personal Moy.
Senator Moy was just caught up in border alterations, and he has been fighting by all means to ensure that that is being settled by his collaborators and gangs and teams of criminality. So I think Senator Moy that is justified.
Honorable Cole, thank you. You and Moy team when I started then I would think of this show. Thank you.
One minute, please.
Go ahead.
I am calling on all citizens and 1 million lawmakers of this republic. The I to remove the speaker has no ground, and nobody should lie to you. Nobody should use Rebel Cole's name. Nobody should use any other lawmakers. Representative James our speaker, I've been very kind. He's a good gentleman. He's been collaborating with everybody at every level to ensure that we have stability at the House of Representatives. For anybody to think that you want to remove him, I think it's going to be counterproductive.
Let me ask you this question before you go. You want to say something? Go ahead. I want to ask you something quick.
Yes, we have further information that over $752,000 were taken from an individual house to be brought to the House of Representatives, and that record is now being available.
You mean this morning? You mean this morning? Because I'm getting report that this morning, few lawmakers were at the grounds of the Capitol building and they received huge sum of money.
If an individual will walk in his or her house and bring in over $1 million, those information will be put in the public, and we will ask the government to begin to investigate that.
Who's that person? Who's that person?
The name will be considered. You know, I'm not afraid of
it. It's Senator. Listen, hello, honorable medical. Wait, is it Senator medical? Listen, or Senator Emmanuel Luque, or the vice president of our country?
Person I will tell you, I think it's vice president. I know maybe their hands will be in it because they have more Senator. I know for a fact that Senator Lucas have been engaged with all kinds of suppressive actions and activities leading to the removal of the speaker, but I don't have full evidence, but I've gotten that information, but I do not have the clue of the vice president.
Okay.
And we got members of the House of Representatives who are been making money laundering, and that we understand that those people will be brought to home. Because some of them brought $1 million from their homes, and then we have the evidence. If they continue on this path, we will have no option that the schools have told us. That schools will have no option to disclose the names of those individuals, and they take that time to bring more than $1 million from their home. I think the government.
And let me put up honorable. Let me put up.
Please. This is important. The the government of Liberia needs to do search and seizure warrant for all of the elected officials in the country to begin to search their homes. Because some of them got money hiding in their homes and trying to destabilize the unity party led government. They made several attempts during the George Bush administration, and they caused serious trouble for us. And now that's why they have started in the unity party government. The government needs to take it very seriously. Where these lawmakers getting billions of dollars in their homes?
And let me, Honorable Cole, let me send this stuff out for anyone listening, or any of you in the know or have facts concerning what Honorable Cole is saying, that some lawmakers have huge amount of money in their homes. You not need to. You don't need to keep $1 billion. It is not acceptable. That's the reason why you have banks. So any of you have cogent, very classified information, I'm willing to pay up to 2,500 US or 5,000 to get that information for anybody in the public that have that information concerning lawmakers or whosoever, and I will pay that money so that we can have that information. 2,500 to 5,000. Anyone out there, you are listening to me and you have a classified information as the way it is being mentioned by Honorable Cole.
You want to induce my source? My source is committed in providing this information.
No, I want to know. I want to have it too as well. I will pay that money. I want to have it. Is it?
Are you the financial intelligence arm of government?
But I'm an investigative journalist.
This is a serious matter that these guys got millions of dollars in their homes that they think they will make the House of Representatives ungovernable. So we are left with no option. Is to fight back and to fight back with all ammunition at our disposal. So we're not going to relent. We are going to fight. That's why the audit will start not later than next week. We are going to commence the audit immediately upon the arrival of the speaker. Okay. We're not going to draw back from our friend men and to think that they are more men than we are. We are equally elected, and nobody can stop us from being in the House of Representatives. No matter what you use, no matter what you do, we are equally elected for the 6-year period. So we're not going to stop. We're not going to relent. We're not going to submit to them.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much, Honorable Cole. And we'll have a conversation off the radio. Thank you. Thank you. That is it. You want us to take maybe we need to go to this issue here concerning the police action. But let's take 5 calls, Samira. 5 calls, and then we call it a day. Then we'll move ahead and all of that. The House of Representatives is getting more interesting, and trust me, I will do all I can to have some other thing. I'll talk to her. Let's take 5 calls. Yeah, some people say they want to remove the name because of all the. So other people say so. We're seeing the game. The game is being played. Samira.
0779 003 35 0779 003 35 0555 431 037 0555 431 037. These are the numbers to call. Put in your call. You listen to your lawmakers, 2 of the lawmakers, and it's about time that you be able to make a point.
All right.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira. Yeah, let me say good morning to the many listeners. This is Dave. I joined you from Bravo 3 hours. You see, Samira, one thing that led, but I think it is something serious. Very well being Nigerian, you take it serious. Nobody should take it to be a kind of political conversation that you should have it. Because we know some people in this country, if you are interested in that much security that happen. So if Honorable Cole is saying that there are those people who have money in our federal home, which amount to money laundering, I think it has banned the national government to the executive branch of government. It is prudent enough for them to be able to get the bit of such a seizure warrant from the court and go to the lawmaker home and search it to see how to work with some money there. So we can't have the country like gay people suffering, who can bear it, and I can't go to hospital. Somebody gets sick, they can't go to hospital. I mean,
thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Just call. I'm getting a report. I want to speak with Representative Clarence Guy that is being in the center of some of the, allegation that He's the one behind Council CDC. Just so you know, Council CDC are he's one of the persons behind the removal of Konati Kofa. So I want to talk to you as well on this issue. It's just fair enough to listen to what others have got to say. Our Honorable Clarence Gar from District Number 5 in Margibi County. He joins us now. Honorable Gar, good morning.
I want to say good morning.
Are you?
Good morning to the listening audience. In around.
Are you still part of this?
I can't from CDC.
Hello? Oh my God. What's happening here? I want to talk. I'm seeing the calls going through. Okay, let me get it off and go back. I want to have a conversation because he's one of the persons that almost all of those of the people that we called the legend. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so like I said, I was elected on the coalition ticket. For the period, recognized me, and I still remain as a coalition lawmaker.
Now, I've spoken to some of the lawmakers and some other people. There's this allegation that you one of the CDC lawmakers that's behind the removal of the speaker. Is it true, or what are your thoughts concerning the removal of the speaker of the House of Representatives?
Let me see this. People should
you want to lower your monitor, please, so that you should not have just lower your monitor. Go ahead.
Are you getting me?
You are live.
Are you okay? I said people should stop using false propaganda against to destroy people marital debate. Again, I have been monitoring issues for the last 25 minimum disability. And then I just listened to Honorable who just admitted that Honorable Mui was caught in budget operations. I want to give a background. From many of them assume that we are looking to take the speaker. When we raise the issue of budget operations, even the Honorable, even the speaker, they denied that it was more possible. We let it to the end. At the end of the day, they use the executive to claim that I initiated a full conversations with the executive, the leadership of the hub, that he has recording possession. We challenge Representative Kodoko on your show. He had to produce the recording. How possible? What is the relationship now? The senior executive is bringing money. How we add the speaker to give me $2 million for budget operation? The executive are bringing $10,000 for $2 million, $10,000. How do you weigh?
They did not say 10,000. They did not say. They said you people earlier on.
No, I mean, how do you equate it to $2 million? So if I receive $2 million from I am receiving 50,000 from the how do I equate it? I come to you.
Yeah, but I need to ask you too.
Yeah, but let me give you a statement, then you ask your question.
Go ahead.
So it is business. There's no evidence. There's no records. Again, we have been very.
Did you have a meeting? Did you have a meeting on yesterday at the home of one of the representatives from Nimba County, Glake?
If I had it
at his home on yesterday. Were you part of it? I'm asking you, were you part of the where were you yesterday?
I have not gone yesterday.
Where were you?
I came at the building, but
So,
at the space up to 3 o'clock, and I went home.
so it means you went to the Capitol building on Sunday.
No, now Sunday. Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday was
I'm saying yesterday.
I mean,
Yesterday was
Tuesday, yes. So you are at the Capitol building yesterday.
Yeah, even now, I'm at the Capitol building now. So talking.
How early did you go to? How early did you go to the Capitol building today?
Yeah, I've been I came about 10 after 9.
Are you aware that some lawmakers
So,
were at the Capitol building early today?
No, I didn't see anyone. But again, today we have public hearings into the audit report, the transport ministry. So today I'm here. I'm the presiding chairman. So I have to be at hearing to show that member come. We conduct the hearing to the audit general report. So the audit start by. The hearing start by 11.
Do you support an audit within the House of Representatives, or you think it is not necessary?
Come again?
Do you support the audit of the House of Representatives, or you think it is not necessary?
I signed on to the engagement letter I was signed by the speaker. If you want copy, I signed on to it requesting the Auditor General to proceed with the audit. The Auditor General was auditing when I went in Ethiopia for the African Development Bank conference. It was the turn of the speaker. The speaker was one of those who asked the Auditor General team to leave the Capitol building. Up to this day, he has to answer to the question why they left. Up to this day, he has to answer. So no one should come and give you using audit, chief.
So when you say no one should be using audit, what do you mean? You said that you, even though you support the audit, but you think it's necessary that the speaker should leave.
Yeah, necessary, but they are the one who stopped the audit. The speaker is one of those who stopped the audit.
How?
He's one of those who stopped the audit.
How did he stop the audit?
When the team came, he asked them when they were proceeding, he asked them to leave. He will revert to them when the time is necessary. And up to date, they are yet to answer to me. I have asked them why the auditor left the Capitol ground. They are yet to answer. Oh, we'll get to you, we'll get to you, we'll get to you. And it's just that we'll get to you, we'll get to you. And I haven't engaged the speaker. There's no the speaker can come when I say it's fault.
I will try to arrange an interview with the speaker on some of these things. So it means that you are not in support of the removal of the speaker. Is that what you're saying?
Come again?
You said that you are not in support of the removal of the speaker. Is it what you are saying?
The removal of the speaker, not the removal of the speaker. I'm not discussing it because there are
no. I'm asking you.
No.
Honorable God, I'm asking you as well. How you talk?
Seku. The first thing you can wear on your toe and say
leave the air. I'm interviewing you.
I'm coming to you. I will answer every question.
Are you in support of the removal of the speaker or not?
Again, establish the fact if the executive give money, because it was the accession mean yesterday through the social media.
Yes.
Are you in support of the removal of the speaker or not?
No, I'm not in support.
You are not in support.
Yeah, what I keep emphasizing on, there have been 2 officials that they have used to accuse us. And again, they are yet to provide evidence. So there's someone was discussing this money. How possible the speaker will be on a deal with the president? The president has the executive. He's speaking for the president. They're going to be able to get a statement made to condemn the opposition. That was in the spirit of the same government.
Are you willing to fight for the speaker when he's about to be removed? Honorable God, are you willing to fight for the speaker when he's about to be removed? Hello, Honorable guy.
Your line is dropping.
I'm asking you, are you willing to fight for the speaker when he's about to be removed?
And Sekou, I put the speaker when you were paying for deputy speaker. I supported him as the speaker. The 35 men I put that over. I do not there's nothing more I can put to be loyalty to him.
I'm just asking you. Are you willing, or is it that you?
Sekou.
Yeah, Honorable guy.
I supported the speaker. I put the deputy over as deputy speaker of the House of Representatives in the 54. I supported him when they say administration. When those who claim him, the benefit were voting against him. I voted for him.
What's the issue with Yeke? What's the issue with Yeke? You keep including Yeke in our interview. I will call Yeke after your interview.
No, because they are using him the wrong way.
Oh, you think people are using Yeke?
Yeah, Yeke is being used by the speaker.
Can I put you a Yeke on the line now?
Yeah, but you will not say that you will get insulted.
No, you're not insulted. I will control the show.
No, you will not say that. Like you say, like you said, so take me and you get in studio. Take me and you get in studio. I'm not going to go on phone with him. You call me, I'm going to a public hearing. When it's part with me,
no, you're going to a public hearing by 11, you said. Just after 9.
Yeah, but I have to get my team prepared because I'm the chairman.
No, people have said a lot of things about you, so it's just fair enough to just go ahead.
So, Sekou, you asked a question.
Yeah.
Then I said to you, I voted for Natiko as deputy speaker. I voted him as speaker. The time that many demonstrated that you have voted for him. So there's no way at this time with that I support you. And if that I support you, there's nothing I have to prove to you. I'm not buying that. I'm not pushing my voice. And there's nothing I have to prove to you. I supported you. When there was no one to say by you, I stood by you. When even the accusing of the husband being audited, I went to defend him and provided information and support of the audit. So if you try over and feel that we are better than men from me today, then you should go in your process. How do you hear something about your police is out of country, you didn't call, you have not called? I'm doing my work, I have not want to accuse. It's been very respectful to your police. It's been very respectful for the family, even giving a statement from every this morning. The statement from every this morning. You was being used against people. Calling a colleague for a selling criminal. Using that expression on your platform, and then you feel that someone will do something. Who else who every go see like he said on the show, he's a lawmaker.
Did Henry, one of the lawmakers, took 500K from the LBO that he allegedly shared with you? Honorable Yeke is on the line. Honorable Yeke, hold the line. Honorable Clarence guy is on the line too. I want to talk to you.
You say what?
Did you receive anything like 500 from one representative, Henry, that was placed with LBO, allegedly? Did you receive anything like 500 from one honorable Henry from the House of Representatives that was placed to the LBO at the time? Yeah, go ahead. You are lying. Look at hearing you too.
There have been no day I have been associated with LBO. And again, let me say this: they have to bring a record that shows someone take money.
Okay.
We can live in a country that people accuse everyone without evidence. We need to stop the society. If we feel that we need to build a society, if I say Sekou, $5,000, I go beyond all. Like you said on the radio, you have evidence or evidences of people who have money in their home. You bring those evidence to you, and you are going to give up to $5,000.
Yes.
Because you want to get on the radio, when you say on a program, have 100,000, 200,000, you want to produce evidences on the radio. People cannot just go on radio and just say anything for people. People should stop. People should stop trying to put evidence because the society is going.
Okay.
When you say this person
did this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honorable God, let me
You
hold
said
you.
this
Let
person
me
did this.
hold you, Honorable God. Let me hold you. I have Honorable Yeke Yabawolo qualified from district number 10 on the line. Honorable qualified morning.
Morning. Let me say morning to Abu Data.
Good morning, Honorable Yeke.
Now let me say this. Honorable Yeke, Honorable God said you've been used. And so you are saying unfounded things about his character and all the people within the House of Representatives. He's not informed in why he stands with the speaker. He's not in the position to say the speaker should be removed because he had voted for the speaker. He continues to show that loyalty to the speaker, even though he will not go extra not to show any other thing. Why you, Honorable Yeke Kolba, continue to think that Honorable Guy is one of the persons behind the removal of Honorable Fanatico?
Is there Honorable God saying what?
Yes.
Are being used by whom or who?
By people.
Look, let me first say appreciate you for calling me on this law, and let me appreciate you for this number 10 for making me the representative of the second time and my support. Let me say to you, your listening audience, my post on my page, I stand by it. I will no regret. Honorable God, Honorable Jews, Honorable Grigia, and others are plotting to remove Conan Honorable offer that I never voted for. You understand what I'm saying? And the thinking. After I posted that thing, and I meet my here to Grigia's house yesterday after my post. And I want to challenge them to vote.
Honorable God said he was not part of the meeting.
Honorable God is upon the path to remove Honorable Fonati's offer. Let me give you additional information. You know when they budget the cash business scheme at all, Honorable God with the speaker. I hope you keeping this recording.
The thing is on. If he is not listening to you, you respond. You're talking, you're not talking, okay. You're talking, don't talk.
No, I will not talk.
Go ahead.
I will not talk because I want to be very constructive when I say something. Honorable God with the speaker and told the speaker requesting 4 million from the speaker because his name, the speaker was involved with the authorization of the budget.
You said hello. You said Honorable God from district number 5 in Mangibi County.
Yes,
the speaker for 4 million United States dollars.
Yes, for him to leave this issue. And he didn't want to.
Are you speaking based on? Hello, Honorable Yeke. Are you speaking on as say they say, or you have facts to what you're saying?
I am saying I can speak on the speaker can never deny it.
So your reference is the speaker.
Yes, sir. We have the speaker number 4. Yes. It's to be on record today. To say they never request that money for the speaker. I want to say
okay, let me hold you, Honorable Yeke. Let me hold you there. It's about the character of Honorable God. Let me bring Honorable God in. Honorable God, did you request 4 million from the speaker?
No, simple. When I told you that Yeke is being used, he just proved it just now. He said the speaker said I requested from him, and he told Yeke because when Yeke said the speaker cannot deny me that Yeke is the second that the speaker told him. It coincides with my argument and my session made that he's being used. Let me just come in before I answer your question. Yeke came from Ghana. After they were proving that the budget was author, he didn't attack those that author the budget, but attack those that raised the issue. Let's go back to our rules.
Just so you guys know, I'm trying to put my briefness on the line too. He's calling me. Yeah, go ahead.
So I come in, go to Rule 54. I will share with you all PSC and Mendy. It says from time to time,
the committee should revoke funding to plenary, for which I did as chairman when I noticed the budget author, I removed the funding to plenary. They were based upon plenary decision to either move further or to take drastic actions against those who author the budget.
Did you request
Now,
4 million?
No, I come in.
No, Honorable, listen to me. No, you're not coming do it like the way you want it. Did you request 4 million?
I'm a politician. I speak for people.
And I'm a journalist too. I need to ask you, did you request 4 million?
That's why I say I challenge the people to say that, to provide evidence I requested, or I requested 4 million to leave it, how much he has given me. So if you talk about money laundering, then leave that from you can statement me to money laundering.
Oh,
well, if you say I requested 4 million, then you have to come and say.
But how you be defending the speaker that you be talking about the man involved in the money laundering? So listen now.
I told you, no. I told you, Yeke is being used. So Yeke exception or Yeke statement made has proven that the speaker is using him to pin my character.
You think so?
So Yeke says, you are a journalist. You are a journalist.
No, Honorable Colabar, wait a minute. So listen, is it what you think? Is it what you think that he opened a money transfer company?
No, I come in. Yeke came on your platform and said I hear the recording. When you call me that money and I engage Yeke couldn't provide a recording. Today he has come with the same 4 million and said I could speak to him. So again, now that I have proving that the speaker is using Yeke to pin our character. And let me say this.
Oh, you think the speaker is using Honorable Yeke Colabar, right?
But Yeke said the speaker cannot deny it. Like Yeke said that.
Okay, let me go to Honorable Colabar. Honorable Colabar, you listen to Honorable Guy. He said you've been used by the speaker. You've been used. No, you need to speak for it. Why would you not dignify? You need to speak for it. You've been used by the speaker. Why are you being used by the speaker? You are a lawmaker. Why can you do your independent judgment?
So you agree now that they are forced to the speaker, right?
I'm asking you. I'm not agreeing to anything. Are you being used by the speaker?
No, nobody can use me. You know Yeke, and nobody can use it. I'm an independent person. And let me give you this additional information. I want to carry down to deny this and prove me wrong. When Clarence Brown started the whole thing, when he received his share of the money, Clarence Brown went to 18th Street to Africa Motor and bought a car that is in his possession and he paid $160,000 US or Toyota 423 model.
Okay, let me get who you read it. Honorable Guy, do you have a Toyota 4Runner 2023?
I don't have any 4Runner. I have Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser. How much did you pay for it? Which year?
No. I'm coming to you.
Honorable Guy, which year?
Yeah, I'm coming. See, when you ask me a question.
Okay, go ahead. I just want to do it so rich so where was supposed to be. Which year are you using?
Simple. Again, like I said, you ask the question if I have to go.
Honorable Guy, you don't have it. You say you have.
Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser is which year? No, I want to know which year. I'm using, listen, Honorable God, listen, Honorable God, listen, Honorable God, please, let me just say something. I'm using a BMW 2023, I pay $75,000. How much did you pay for your Land Cruiser which year?
So then let me answer the question now.
Yeah, I just say my what are you
let me answer it now. Let me answer it. But when you give me chance, I will answer.
Okay, which year? Go ahead. Which year?
No, I will answer the way I want to answer. By the end of the day, I will answer the both questions.
Let's go to the point.
No, but simple. Give me chance. Let me answer.
Go ahead.
You're not worrying more.
Go ahead.
Answer.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Very good. The legislature, I have been there along with Honorable Yeke Colabar, Honorable Funati Kofa. the government gave us 3 vehicles for 40,000, 45,000, and 45,000. I will provide all of the documents. Even if you want me to screenshot information now and send it to you, I will screenshot and send it to you. Now, and you know me, I can provide information.
So it means that you are riding 2023 car?
No, I come here. Let me answer. Don't interrupt me.
I'm not interrupting. Honorable, go ahead.
I will derive. In 2022, that which I have the record in my possessions, I signed a contract with Super Moto to bring me a car, 2021 Land Cruiser for 110,000, which government was going to pay 40,000, and I was going to pay the difference. And then I deposited 30,000 for which I get a check copy. You come today, I will give it today. I deposited it in government because it was 45,000 in the bank, off from the amount, and there was 40,000. Now it was 70,000 that I couldn't have paid the additional because I was going to elections. There was issues that I confronted happened between me and Sika Moto, for which I transferred to Africa Moto. Now, Africa Moto pushing for this vehicle had the communications between us. In March 28th, I agreed on a particular car I wanted, and that car arrived in June of this year. When government deposited the 45,000 for this year car.
Honorable Michelle Thomas is calling me as well. There are a lot of lawmakers calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it was added to what I already had there at the deposit. So I took the car. It's 2023 car. Land Cruiser is not Forerunner. It's Land Cruiser. So that's why I said if the speaker will give
it's 20 what?
Yeah?
It's 20 what?
2023.
2023. So it means that what Honorable Nyeka Kolba said about the 2023, it makes sense.
No, but it's not a secret. It's not a secret. The car is being used. It's not a secret.
No, Honorable Nyeka Kolba will let me finish.
So Seku.
Okay, I have. Okay, added on the line, I have Honorable Michael Thomas.
Seku, you have a very stimulating discussion ongoing this morning on the show.
Introduce yourself, please. Introduce yourself. Can you please introduce yourself? Hello, introduce yourself first.
Martha Thomas, representative for number 4, Dorado County.
Yeah, go ahead. And then go ahead. Let's give you a minute.
So I'm saying to you, we have a contemporary discussion ongoing and it's permeating the corridors of Liberia and the world over concerning this purported speaker's removal and purported disbursement of funds. But now, Liberian people are listening to have some understanding as to what is obtaining. And I see the entire discussion has been swayed into the discussion of an individual law.
No, it is not being swayed. It is one of the reasons that led to the removal. So it is not being swayed as the way in which you are mentioning. The reason why that came up is because Honorable Thomas, I'm the host of the show. I gave you the time to be on the show. So let me just say my thought, then you come in and we'll have a conversation. It is what all the other lawmakers are doing. So it is not being swayed. Let me remain on the line. I have Honorable Guy on the line. Honorable Guy just sent me a document. I will go through it. Honorable, you have what? You have something to say based on what Honorable Clarence Guy has said?
So, Seku, I'm part of the country right now. Like I said, I don't like that. When I come back in the country, everything I'm saying, I will re-echo them. I would say, look, I agree with I said without full runner. The people to African Motor do not sell without full runner. That was a mistake. And I also said 2023 Toyota model.
So you want to agree that you made a mistake on that, right?
Yes, on that car. It's on Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser. Yeah, 3 rows, 3 seats. 3 seats, 3 rows.
Okay, but he agreed that it's 2023. Honorable guy, yeah, can finish, please. Go ahead, Honorable.
I know the arrangement. The day you went to pick the car, he and myself went there along with capability. And you know they took the action. What happened there?
So it means it's because, hello, Honorable Colabar, it means because of the removal of the speaker, that is the reason why he received that vehicle, is what you're saying?
No, it's here he got for the authorization. I want to get that for the court. Now you don't hear him talking about authorization anymore.
Okay, let me ask Honorable Thomas. Okay, Honorable Thomas left the line. He's still okay. He left the line. Which we don't have any regret about. But then,
like I said, I'm going to another place because I'm getting ready. I'm trying to come back to Liberia. I'm actually back off the express to actually come. You call me. You understand what I'm saying? I stand by my statement. There's a plot to remove the speaker, and it's one of the meetings I held with people happened yesterday. I stand by my statement 100%. And those means I'm posted on my page, the 4-1. And other having things that I want to 4-1 if the company, I don't want to ask.
Okay, when you come in the country, I will interview you.
There are people in the American the house of representatives that are pushing them to behave the way they are behaving. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of people.
Okay. Honorable, when you come in the country, when are you returning to the country?
The second you know, I will not say one.
Okay, so I will talk to you off air. I will talk to you. That's why I say I will call you off air. I will call you off air. We'll talk. Honorable guy, you want to say something before we call it a day? Honorable guy, say something. Honorable Yaka is on the line.
They are strange. No, they are strange. I send you.
I've seen it. Honorable Colabar, listen to the man. Yeah.
Like I said, you get to understand I'm a professional accountant. I deal with records in everything I do. And I see I come in, it's small boy to me. Leader is a friend. And Seku, can you protect me your show?
Yeah, go ahead. Honorable Yaka Colabar, allow your colleague to land. Go ahead.
The last time I was on the show, I left on the phone and provided information to you. Today I have done. I have provided information to you way back in 2022. I have given a new number to review the first delivery of the copy of my first delivery I did for the first time again in 2023. So I have given you information. I did something I have been paying again, small. It was no, but
We'll call about get a minute. Go ahead, Honorable guy.
Information.
Yeah.
I give us information to you. Read the information to the public and see very exactly the judge. Like I said to you, you can stop making allegations. When I reported the budget alteration, you can if you read the rule today, you will come back with questions. Our rule says from time to time, the PSC should report it to the legislature. And when I've appeared on the full show, I said, go back to the full show and get a recording. I said, and I quote, if the hub refuse to investigate our level, no husband want to move to the court. When I left the school show, I received a citation from the committee. So other than that, I made a statement that it is fair to set up a committee to investigate all the way down to the court. What they have said is I should be conscious enough and get to the end of my work.
Hello. Wow. It's I don't know. Honorable guy. I hope someone has not, you know. Yeah, let me try to. Okay, sorry that I won't continue with them. I want to speak to honorable. You know, I love to hear. People. I have some other female because I want to talk to them, but no time. Honorable Emma Peach Mensah from Bon County. I'm trying to get her. She tried reaching out, but I don't know. I want to talk to her. I don't know whether she wants to, be on the show or not. But that thing is getting very serious, and trust me, I can assure you, I will reach out to lawmakers. I will interview them on the show, or maybe on different other programs, maybe on Jala and that of uh, uh, Melvin show. So we'll have it. Let's listen to them. Now I'm getting to hear and understand some things, though. And then honorable, Michael Thomas. Uh, um, Also, he left the line. But let's listen to my parents. I'm to call the Secretary General. We'll have an extension of the show. Honorable Kolubai is calling. Honorable Kolubai, your colleague left the line. You still want to be on the line?
So, Seku,
Yeah.
Seku, let me say this for the public.
Mm.
You know, the public need to understand why some of us vote for speakers. Some of us vote for speakers because we receive what we're supposed to receive from them. Some of us vote for speakers because
I'm calling Honorable Guy. And please remain on the line. I want to conference Honorable Guy. Honorable Guy keeps calling back, and I want to connect him. I'm calling him, but I don't know whether I want to get him on the line when you're saying. Okay, he's on the line. Go ahead.
So, some of us vote for speakers because we want to be competing with the great committees. Some of us vote for speakers because we get what we're supposed to get. And follow the distance when the speaker election was going on. You saw people that were voting for the government were kept into another hotel. People that were voting for the Kufa were kept into family. You know what the one was the family?
Hey, but I'm playing for him, man. 152 or 250.
Okay, not say 250.
So what a beating about that? Or lawmaker cannot pay.
If you want to
No, that is below the belt.
But what do you call below the belt?
250 that is somebody can pay.
Seku, you somebody was integrity. Somebody will go tell me you want to vote for them.
No, but that other money there now, lawmakers can afford it. I don't want you making it look like they can't afford it. But because he wanted to be speaker.
Oh, because he wanted to be speaker.
Oh, yes.
So he found room for them to speak so he could put it in cage. He never trusted them.
Yeah, can you just let all kinds of things do? You slept to your house?
The police don't even trust you. The police say, I will call you one room for voting.
I mean, I think it happened. Anything. I can remember the lawmakers. One time I was traveling, the lawmakers were lodged at Hamilton, and I lodged there. And I did it, say the occupier out of the place I needed to go pay for the VIP place. I know I just opened the law because there, but that time I was traveling, also they say all the room filled. So I went and paid for the VIP place. Honorable Guy, you want to say something? Let's call it a day. You on the line, Honorable Guy, talking game.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I voted for Kufa twice as deputy speaker and speaker. When you can government, you can vote for the ruling establishment.
Yes.
I'm convicted. You talk, I don't talk, be professional, my man. Be professional. I voted by conscience because I was the leader who was the chairman for the elections of the deputy speaker.
So there was strategy we put into place even before becoming representative. Go and check the record. I pay for my hotel. Don't want to pay for my hotel. So
Which one of the rooms? Which one of the rooms you are staying in?
me?
Yeah.
No, I
Honorable Caliber, Honorable Caliber, allow the men to. Honorable Caliber, you need to allow the men to flow.
He cannot intellectually.
Honorable guy, who's one of the areas you pay for? Because I can remember I was there. Who's one of the next? Who's one of the areas you lost?
I said to you, get this clear. I said to you, no money I travel. I said, team, the speaker and the deputy speaker, team can emerge to form a single block to get the two positions. I being the chairman, we were residing as committee. I was residing in a regular room. Now, I come back to the issue, the core issue about the removal of the speaker. The core issue about removing the speaker. Even 10 days times 250. No lawmaker in the country will still pay for it. 10 days times 1 more. That is not an issue.
Okay, that's the issue, the removal of the speaker. And let me say something a little. Honorable guy, let me say thank you for giving me the time. And also, let me say thank you to Honorable Yaka Koloba. I will have a conversation with you guys off the radio, and it will have something.
You give me chance to end.
Okay, please end your thought.
Yeah, and I will say this. I voted the speaker twice as deputy speaker.
Yes.
When Yeke failed and no one trusted in him, I voted the speaker. We were 45. There's nothing more I have to prove to him.
Okay.
That I love him and believe in him. But if you keep using Yeke to give Yeke wrong information and evidence against me, I have one thing to protect against anyone: my integrity.
Okay.
I have one thing to protect. And let me say this: nobody is going to take it because you say something against the president and the president appear, because this is a horrible society. But we intellectually use you, and we will be at the intellectual forum, at the intellectual battle, the theater of politics, and we will discuss and tell you that your actions against your colleagues is wrong.
Okay.
You can't keep just saying things randomly.
Thank you very much. Honorable Koloba, I wait to see you in the country.
No, can I close? You can't
Close to now. Okay, I gave you 1 minute to close. Okay, I gave you 1 minute to close. I gave Flowers 1 minute to close. You're close now. Okay, thank you guys for joining us. They are all my good friends, you know, they are all my good friends, and this is it. But that's all the time. I know you want to call in, call your calls. The repeat of this show will be tonight on the radio, and let me. I will try to reach out to some other lawmakers. I try, speaking to some of them yesterday, but I will try to reach out to them. But I'm getting some other thing that. Why is it that we want to remove the speaker? My name is Sekou, and I'm Sekou Sharif. Liberia-VOL has been with me. We're taking a break, and we'll be back here tomorrow. On tomorrow, I will be part of journalists that will interview the Minister of Finance of the Republic of Liberia. We're going to go there with a very independent, transparent mind to ask all of the hard questions in the interest of our country and the people of this country. My name is Sekou, and I'm Sekou Sharif.